For those that own property in Kogarah, you're going to love the trends and statistics that we're seeing that indicate to us Kogarah is going to outperform every other suburb in St George over the next 12 to 24 months. For those that don't know, Kogarah is made up of about just under 8,000 properties, 1,800 houses, and just on 6,000 units, apartments, and a scattering of villas and townhouses. Uniquely, we are 50% owner-occupiers, and the other 50% are those that choose to rent. So with this in mind, when government introduced incentives or disincentives to the property market for either renters or homeowners, we pretty much feel it straight away. And a good case and example is the Minns government's stamp duty concession, where there's no stamp duty payable up to 800,000 and decreased incentives up to $1 million. So as a result of these stamp duty concessions, what we've seen are the 2-bedroom units, for example, selling from 650,000 to 700,000 6 months ago, to now achieving consistently between 800 and 850,000. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, parking, 800 to 850 from that 650 to 700. So for the first half of this year, we've seen just over 260 unit or apartment sales. And according to RP data CoreLogic, the average sale price for an apartment in Kogarah is about $710,000. Now I expect that sale price average to rise up to at least the 800,000 by the end of this year. So when we compare those 260 plus apartment sales against the house sales, you'll see a massive difference. We only had just on 20 house sales in the first half of this year in Kogarah. That's based on the 1,800 houses that are available. So that's a really small percentage, but the demand is enormous and it's growing. And I'll show you at the end of this video why I think house sales are going to get up from the average $1.7 million, according to CoreLogic. I believe it's going to get to $2 million really quickly on the back of the infrastructure that we have in and around Kogarah right now. So why do I think Kogarah is going to outperform every other St George suburb? Let's have a look at the infrastructure that we've got. We've got the St George Hospital. We've got some great schools, government, private, selective. We've got fantastic cafes opening up almost on every corner. So there's a real village atmosphere now happening in Kogarah, which wasn't there 10 years ago. And coming out of COVID, we've got the business district coming back to life again with people coming back to the office. But most importantly, our transport infrastructure is on point. We've got a great train station at Kogarah that gets us into the city within 12 to 15 minutes. But we've also got the M6 tunnel opening up at the end of 2025. That M6 tunnel is a game changer for Kogarah residents. And the buyers that are coming into our area are coming in on the knowledge that in 12 to 24 months, property values in Kogarah are going to be far above where they are now. That M6 tunnel will link us into the east, the city and the inner west in no time at all. We're talking minutes with no traffic lights. It's very exciting for the residents of Kogarah and I look forward to when it opens. Thank you for watching my Kogarah wrap up, and here's a look back at some of our standout sales from the first 6 months of this year.